Welcome to my show, honey. Welcome to Soraya's Kitchen. When you're feeling blue, you don't know what to do. Carrying such a heavy load, honey, feels like you're all alone. You need a new recipe, well, I'm the one to see. Time it rolls along, you wanna hear my song, so welcome to my show. Oh, welcome to Soraya's Kitchen. My show is so hot, honey. The fish, the meat.
Hey darlings, it's me, it's Soraya Sobreidad. Welcome to my kitchen and welcome to my show. Now, it's been a while since I've done a show, and the last show that I did was the cashew cheese recipe. The last month and a half, I've been sort of quite vegetarian. For whatever reason, it just kind of hit me all of a sudden that I didn't want to do any animal meats. You know, I've been doing the turkey and the chicken and fish from time to time, but the last month and a half, been doing some research online about some soy products, some meat substitute products. I came across a certain brand of soy protein that has been working really well for me. Yes, and the product that I've been using and that I am in love with now, like really in love with, is from Butler Foods. And it's one of the products from their line is the soy curls. Now, these are an excellent chicken substitute. Totally amazing. They're non-GMO, grown without any chemical pesticides. They're a good source of fiber, excellent source of protein. It's got 10 grams of protein per 3/4 cup. These are just amazing. And what you do with these, you take this whole entire bag, and you soak them in water for 10 minutes, and then you drain them. I squeeze the water out of them, and they end up being like little chicken strips. And these are just amazing, amazing. So again, they're Butler Foods soy curls. You season them like chicken. They're just excellent. Now, Butler Foods also has a line of chick style seasoning that's pretty good. I like this. It's cool. But I really like seasoning the soy curls like I do regular chicken, like with cumin, oregano, garlic, adobo, pepper. You know, I like seasoning my chicken sort of like I researched the recipe for banquet fried chicken, how they season their chicken. And they use allspice, they use a little ginger. So I do that with my chicken. And then also I use oyster sauce because that's a good way to season your chicken. I read that in a Chinese chicken wing recipe. And they use the oyster sauce, marinate with the nutmeg, with the allspice, with the ginger. But you know, I put a lot of spices, 21 different spices in my Soraya Sobreidad chicken recipe. But whatever way you like seasoning your poultry, the Butler soy curls really take to it very well. You're going to have to experiment because unlike real chicken meat, this makes the salt to this may take a little bit more heavier, so meaning you have to be careful with the salt. You always have to be careful with the salt because you don't want to do a lot of sodium. But the soy curls, I have to tell you really honestly, like I'm a big time foodie, really. If this wasn't close to chicken, I would say it. I would say it's okay. This is excellent. Close to the texture of meat. Sort of chewy like chicken, but not too chewy. It's excellent. I don't know if you've been checking my Instagram account lately, but I've been photographing the chicken strips. I add sweet potato flour and flaxseed meat flour and bread it like that, and it ends up being like a fried chicken strip. You know that I don't fry, and you know I cook in a non-stick skillet Cuisinart, and I use cooking spray. So I just have to say, really, this product is amazing. Now, that is not the only product in the Butler Foods product line that I'm in love with. Third in line with the Butler Foods that I totally love. They have a vegetarian jerky that is amazing, amazing, amazing. I remember Slim Jims back in the day when I was overeating and working in my father's store and snacking on Slim Jims. I snacked on everything all day long when I was working for my dad. Even when I had my paper route at the end of the ramen, I used to throw down with some sugar and carbs. And so I'm a compulsive overeater. I mean, I like my food. But I remember beef jerkies and Slim Jims, and this has an amazing taste. It's called Harvest Jerky, number 19 original recipe. Texture is like jerky, but it's a little more tender, which I like. And the flavor is amazing. You know, I'm a beef jerky snacker, so in my way of eating now, I don't really snack on meat. This would have to be like part of my meal protein. So I have used this as sausage in some recipes, and I'll elaborate on that for another cooking show. But as a beef jerky snack, this is amazing. Another Butler product, and this is the last bag that I have, is their taco crumbles. This is the mild chipotle flavor. This is downright amazing. Which would I say is better for me, the taco crumbles or the Butler soy curls? I have to say they're both similar in fascination and texture of a meat substitute. They're equally as fabulous. I've been making my alcapurrias with them. The texture is amazing. Now, they come dehydrated. In this bag, the directions say that you add 3 tablespoons of oil, which I do. I add vegetable oil or olive oil, and 1 to 3/4 cups of water. You add it, and for 8 minutes, you let it soak, and you mix it up, and shake the bag back and forth. I usually use this for my dinner recipe. So I scoop out a cup, and I saute it on my Cuisinart non-stick skillet, which I adore, and cooking spray. It is amazing. They also sent me a box of the taco crumbles unseasoned, and I just started experimenting with that as well. The texture is amazing, but I have to still experiment with the seasonings. I strongly feel that the Butler soy products and the taco crumbles is an excellent ground beef substitute. Excellent. A little bit spicy, not too spicy for me, but alcapurrias, when I use them for that, they're not supposed to be so spicy, but for me, they're perfect. I mean, these texture-wise, flavor-wise, they're just really, 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 really amazing. I'm in love with them. I really am. And I've been eating this because they sent me so much of it. And it's not that I'm eating it because they sent me so much of it. I'm eating it because it's really delicious. So for the last month and a half, like I started this episode, being vegetarian, I mean, I'm at a really low weight now. I just feel so super fabulous. Now I'm gonna go into vegan cooking and diet. I feel totally amazing on a vegan diet. I had beef last week. The iron in beef is pretty good. It will be good for me. It was seasoned very well, but since I haven't eaten beef and I'm not a beef eater pretty much in the last couple of years, once in a while, I found the beef to be extremely chewy for me. I wasn't too crazy about that, but you know, it was tasty. It wasn't tougher than usual than I've had in my career eating beef. But since I haven't been eating beef in a while, and especially going vegetarian or vegan for a length of time, I found it to be quite chewy. And I would prefer not to consume that anytime soon. But my vegan diet has been amazing, and I've just really lost a lot of weight. I may be a little too thin right now, I'm not sure. I'm digging this wig as opposed to the other wig that I was wearing. I think this is Soraya, this is me. It's this style with the bangs, I really love it. I didn't do too much with my makeup today. I want to get less makeup dependent. Now I'm going into a different direction. But yeah, we talked about vegan and the Butler soy curls and taco crumbles and jerky, but I am really, we'll talk about me personally. I'm really focusing on transitioning, and I really don't want to be too makeup dependent, but in the last year I've done a little bit of stuff to my face, and I'm really digging how I'm looking today. I'm looking over here. But it's not really about being beautiful and all of that, even though I am finding that I do want to transition as a transgender woman, and I do want to pass as a woman. I am letting my hair grow. See it now because I have the wig, but it's the longest it's ever been. I would like to do electrolysis to my face because in 5 hours or so I have a shadow and I start looking like Fred Flintstone. I don't particularly care for that. So my shelf life as Soraya is still limited. However, though, I'm doing what I can. I have my little Marilyn Monroe dress on with my blue earrings, which I adore. This is me. But I'm looking, and I'm digging how I'm looking. I really like, so far, what I see. I was really going to get into preparing the soy curls and all of that for you. But if this is so easy, you take the bag, soak it in water for 10 minutes. And then you drain, you squeeze all the liquid out of the soy curls, and then you season it, and then you refrigerate it. Because they're not animal meat, they're amazing. You don't really have to worry about any kind of bacteria as you would with meat. I don't know, guys and girls. I'm really finding the vegan diet to be really handy. I don't have to worry about bacteria and meat. It can go bad in the fridge and different diseases and stuff. I don't know. I don't know how far I'll go into this vegan lifestyle, but I have to say I'm really enjoying it. I did have a craving today for salmon. I believe I will allow myself to have fish, but I'm just not really feeling like having any animal that was once alive on my plate, and I'm not really interested in seeing any animal's bones, even like the bone from a fish. I don't know what's going on with me, but it's not a bad thing. If I was to do a restaurant, it would be a bisexual restaurant, right? It would be one section of the restaurant would be serving turkey and chicken, and the other side would be totally vegan. I'm really enjoying my vegan diet. If you've been checking out my Instagram, you can see my squash recipes. The taco crumbles are amazing. I love them, so I will strongly suggest that you check out Butler Foods. You can find their product line on Amazon or just look up Butler Foods. You'll see their website. The gentleman who sent me a wonderful box of love, vegan, vegetarian love, which I just totally, I'll do like this. I love. Really, really advocate their products.
Look at how I look. Look at how I talk. Look at how I sing. Dig this track. Look at how I walk. Look at how I talk. And then watch me dance.